Hmm. So the your friend also some friends has a COVID.
Yeah,
So he's sick.
yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of bad. So if my friends get it, then that's how you know it's serious.
yeah.
Like it's really bad.
Usually maybe 4 to 5 days very serious. After that, not very serious.
Yeah, it's
F-
like a cold now, but
Yeah,
the vaccine help makes it feel like a cold.
yeah.
It's nothing too fatal yet,
Hmm.
but it's still worrisome. It's annoying.
From my point, exercise is the most important.
Yeah.
So everyday exercising prevent.
Yeah, of course.
So you do exercising every day?
Yeah. Not every day, but when I have time. It's like 4 to 5 times a week.
Hmm. Hmm. I hope you do everyday exercising to prevent this because exercise is the most important part. From my
Mm.
your blood circulation make a infection defending power.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Good food is also important.
You have a swimming pool around there?
Yeah, but swimming pool is closed right now.
Hmm.
COVID.
Hmm.
Not a healthy place to have COVID.
Hmm.
So it's all right.
Hmm. So your girlfriend is same department, so do homework together, for example.
Kind of. We're in the same project group,
Sh-
but
mm,
our classes are different.
mm.
We have one same class, and that's it. Only
She
one same class.
she was in Lake Tahoe together at the time.
No.
I didn't see her actually, right?
No.
Hmm. Okay. So she graduated
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah. I think she might graduate earlier than me. I have to talk with my counselor because I have some problem with my classes.
Hmm.
So I don't know when I'm going to graduate or how I'm going to graduate. It's very weird.
Hmm. So graduation depending on your decision or professor's decision.
Um, Mine,
Hmm.
I think.
You want graduate early or you want graduate lately?
Preferably early because my lease end here,
Hmm.
so I wouldn't have housing.
So it depending on job, right?
Yeah. Oh no, no.
No.
It depends on my um classes.
Hmm.
I have to take 5 classes. I only take 4 every quarter,
Hmm.
and so next quarter I have to take 5. You know, if I want to graduate,
Hmm.
but I might and my workload for the 4 classes that I need to take 4 classes for 2 of them are minor courses.
Hmm.
For my minor, 2 of them for my major course,
Hmm.
and if I do all 4 of them at once, it's a lot of work,
Hmm.
and I don't know if I can handle that. And so there's a chance I might need to just take 3 courses, and do 2 courses later, or I can do 4 courses next quarter. Hopefully, I can survive, and then I do one extra during the summer.
Hmm.
But I have no idea yet. Not until March. I don't know until March.
Hmm. So you are same time applying jobs for after graduation.
Yeah,
So normally they got job before they graduate?
You're supposed to.
Mm.
It's the best way possible. If I don't, then I'll have to go to LA and look for jobs while living with mom.
Mm. So how's mom doing now? She got some job?
No,
Mm. She's healthy now?
enough. Healthy enough.
Mm.
Growing a garden.
Mm.
A squirrel's eating her food.
Mm. I think at least she looks stable than Korea, so it'll help her health, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm. After,
Anything is better than
yeah,
Japan.
yeah. Now my face looks younger. After I have a very strong diet, my face was very old. But
Uh-huh.
I visited German for the exhibition, and there are many nice food. So I stopped diet. I eat a little bit more, and about 4 kilogram gain. Now I reduced 2 kilogram again after return back to Korea, and then the face skin looks better
It's
because
important to care about what you eat now, because at this age, you're very
yeah,
sensitive to food.
yeah. Now
So you have to be careful.
every time I'm eating uh, as a diet food, I'm using this squid. It's my favorite.
Ojingo?
Yeah, every day one ojingo I eat.
A good thing.
This one, I don't know whether this is a good diet food or not, but anyway, this is
It's
only
salty now.
slightly salty, but very expensive in Korea now.
Oh, why?
Yeah, there's some reason in Korea now the ojingo, one ojingo like maybe 5,000 won something.
Mm.
But I'm buying continuously because this is one of my happiness.
That's good.
After returning from work, I usually taking shower and drink small wine, and this ojingo is a very happy time.
That's good.
Are you
Yeah,
reading some?
vacuumed my room.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
You can buy ojingo in USA?
No,
In each Davis, no, right?
no. There's no ojingo.
How about kimchi?
Buy it off of kimchi, but I don't eat kimchi.
Hmm.
There is a Asian food application I can order online. Maybe ojingo.
Hmm.
Let's see. Squid.
Hmm.
Dried squid.
So you everyday programming mostly?
Yeah.
C++?
Yeah, JavaScript.
JavaScript for web?
Yeah. JavaScript, Python, C++. This quarter I'll be using Java
Hmm.
a lot.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Actually, all language very similar, right?
No.
No?
Some languages are nicer, some languages are harder.
Hmm.
Some languages are better for other stuff because it's easier to work with. Some languages like JavaScript is great for web APIs
Hmm.
because you can manipulate multiple different kinds of variables, types, variable types. So strings are objects, and objects are or whatever, and stuff like that. It's very easy to use, but not very reliable. I don't like it all the time, but it does the job better than C++. You can't do web stuff in C++, but C++ is great for like basic object-oriented development. Java is great too, but they all have their own uses. Depends on what you want to do. If you're doing machine learning, R is good, or Python is good. JavaScript is okay. But AI, there's Prolog, there's R, there's different kinds of languages out there that do better for their other stuff. Yeah.
So, how many hours you normally working at your room? You are not going any library or any classroom, right? You stay in the dormitory.
Yeah. Just gonna stay home. Just watch YouTube, Netflix, whatever.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Which movie you recommend for me to watch?
Chef Table.
It's interesting.
Yeah, documentary kind of thing on food. So this talks about chefs.
Maybe chef is one of the job I may try.
Yeah. So it's very inspiring.
Yeah, it's a science.
Yeah, there's some people who do science-based, so they make very interesting food. It's like hot chocolate, but they're like bubbles, pockets of hot chocolate. They're like sphere bubbles, kind of sphere bubbles. So pop it in, and then you have pockets of hot chocolate. Or yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But there's a episode about Korean food that was very cool.
About what?
Buddhist Korean food, monk Korean food.
Yeah, Buddhist Korean food is very healthy food.
Very inspiring.
Maybe you can make a restaurant later.
Yeah. I wanna start a cafe.
You study coffee barista in some institute? How do you learn how to make a coffee? Coffee you study self-study, right? From Starbucks.
Starbucks was not a good place. They don't teach you anything. I taught everything myself. If I have a machine, I can make it.
What kind of machine?
Coffee machine. You know, outside of the apartment, the big door cafe.
Yeah.
Their machine is all I need for a cafe. I can make anything.
The price is around $10,000, right?
The big one, yeah. But the one I want for home cafe is the cheapest one I want is $700, I think. And the one that I want specifically has a lot of customizations, and that's around $3,000 to $4,000. So I'm thinking about getting one after I get a job.
What's the difference? Is the pressurizing? Steam generation is the main part, right?
Yeah, like pressure, it's very delicate. Um, Steam for the milk steamer is very easy, but the pressure and the warm water generating, the
Hmm.
chamber has to stay warm during the entire extraction.
Hmm.
Um, and how fast the water goes through is important,
Hmm.
and how much water goes through is important. Stuff like that.
And when I visit to Italy, they have a what is the name? The very Ly Rely something. The brand name of the coffee machine. Everybody use that kind.
Lamarcon.
Lylic something. I don't remember. But every hotel have
Oh,
a this machine like a Nespresso. Nespresso or Nespress, right? What is the coffee I'm eating now? Nespress at home?
espresso. Oh, Nespresso. Yeah,
Yeah, Nespresso. But in Italy they use Lilic mostly. Every
Illy.
yeah, Illy, yeah.
Yeah,
Every hotel have this machine in the hotel room, and
yeah,
we put their kind of Nespresso style package, and taste was very
yeah,
nice. It is a really
yeah.
espresso.
So those ones are different because they have fake cream, fake
Mm,
crema.
mm,
So, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just it's different. Um, you'll notice that the espresso is a little more liquidy than most espresso.
mm,
It's probably not as thick as
mm,
real espresso. Those machines have the same amount of pressure, but then
mm,
the capsule itself has a liquid in it, and
yeah.
so or has like the beans in it, and so when you pull a shot from there, I don't think they have the same pressure as an espresso machine.
Mm,
So you don't get a very strong extraction of the beans, but
mm,
rather fake crema.
mm,
So it's a little bit aerated in the drink.
mm,
So the espresso is going to be really good still. It's not a bad espresso, but it's just concentrated coffee. So you
mm,
don't get the thickness of a real espresso.
mm. But in Italy, everybody uses Illy.
Yeah,
I tried to buy it. The machine is not big. I'm not sure whether we can buy capsule in Korea.
you can. Illy is in Korea too, right? There's a lot of Illy shops, coffee stores I saw.
Yeah, the coffee shop I know, but I'm not sure if they sell this coffee machine.
So Illy is a very popular brand. So I'm pretty sure if you go to like department store, they should have something.
Hmm. I'm trying to take a course for how to make good coffee for private hobby because I have now my hobby is going mountain and listening some audio books like uh, I just finished all the books of conversation with the God.
Mm-hmm.
More than 1.5 years I repeatedly listen and study and many similar one I read that are all common sense. It gives me completely different way of religion. This is a really innovation to me. And that makes me very happy. After I read, I completely understand. I had too many questions, but not 100%, but more than 70% answer I got there. Most
Yeah.
important is what I believe. What what conversation with God saying is we have to enjoy our life. There's no obligation for building the paradise. No guilty things. Nothing to do. Only thing is we have to make ourselves more happy. To make a happy
Yeah.
life, You have to enjoy everything. Studying also is one of the tools for enjoyment. Everything is prepared for our happiness. So to be happy, we have to make ourselves very good person to work for this world, not working for future world. Anyway, I hope you also read similar books to make your clear goal of life. But your age is too early to think this kind of things. Your age is just enjoying because too many interesting things around. So you have to enjoy your life. Enjoy is very important.
Yeah.
So whenever you start talking, you always say you are tired. You looks very difficult for studying. So I'm very painful to watch this. You have to enjoy every time.
On the
Tired is
morning.
not good.
Tired is a result of enjoying,
Yeah, it's
right?
okay. If tired came out from enjoyment, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a result. Okay.
Yeah.
Something
But
about enjoying life is something that's interesting to me. I feel like,
now, for me,
yeah,
working at office, working with employees, I'm trying to escape from any stress. I'm trying to make more comfortable. Even we have customers, I'm making him happy to use our software and hardware. Anyway, the hard work I'm working for testing iStudio, improving something. So it's my fun. Now Lukulinsky and Kudimovich Ivan is working for Video World. So without any big stress, I'm just give them the idea and creating new market without any stress, make a good friendship. At least now Tarim is a little bit stable comparing with 1 year ago. Now we have some small cash for salary development, and that makes me quite, maybe it's a temporal time, but very happy now. I just thinking myself is happy. Going going sauna, going mountain, listening the voice from the God, like conversation with God. Because my age is already too old. And you, what is your next 5 years plan?
um, wanna get a job and move to anywhere for around 6 months, maybe 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to get a good job after 1 year, like a really good job.
What?
And after I get a good job, I want to move to that area as well and maybe live for 2 years. But during that 2 years, I want to see if I can work on the simulator that you have
Mm.
and see if I can possibly take over.
Yeah. Now we have about 12 simulators are producing now. Yeah, 4 of them in Korea, and then 4 of them we will put in Europe to check the market response. It's very primitive level, but anyway, I want to see how much money they are bringing. 강 목사님 every month sending about $3,500 every month.
That's good.
He
It's
he
amazing.
he's happy with this machine because he has a job now. The two machine is his job. He put there every time busy. Bring people to take and then continue thinking how they grab more people there. So
Yeah.
always,
So that one is interesting. But I think VR is I think if you integrate AR with simulator instead of VR,
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
How
Because
AI make?
AR, um, so the simulator right now is using number data from a video. But
Mm.
instead, if the user can control the simulator
Yeah.
and play an AR game,
Mm.
while so like they're using a plane, there's things
Yeah.
coming down. You look up
Mm.
in the sky and there's meteors, like aliens coming from the skies, and you use
Yeah.
a simulator to shoot them or whatever.
Ah.
Or there's people walking in front of you, and you have to block them with like
Mm.
robot arms or whatever.
Mm.
I think that'll be pretty cool too.
Mm.
And it'll be less dizzy
Yeah.
because you have a frame of reference. It's a camera in front of you,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So I think that'll be pretty cool if you go into AR instead of VR for a simulator.
Yeah, it's a different market, another market.
Yeah, but
Oh.
that's a little different because the user has to control, and so you
Mm.
have joystick problem.
Mm.
um, but I think later on in my life, I do want to work with Epic Games,
Yeah.
the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Um, maybe in the next 2 years, and we'll see.
From my point, the the uniqueness you have. My uniqueness is making system, motor, software, hardware, making some huge end product to bring some new market product like iStudio. People still doesn't know why iStudio is so interesting, but eventually a lot of people now understand and buying more and more. And I'm trying to make several different products for this presentation market. So we are getting stabilized and this market very big. So the Netherlands, one of the big European distributor, will start distribution of product there. Once they really make some sales, Thailand become more stable. Korea also two company now quite active, so they bring money every month. At least for survival now, no problem. But once we bring this one to Japan, bring this one to Europe, bring this one to USA, it's a huge business actually. I hope to make this happen, but
The US market is very interesting
yeah,
because US market is different from Europe.
yeah,
European market is smart. People there know what they're doing.
yeah,
Um, and the professors care about what they're doing.
yeah.
US market is different. US market is stupid. You have
Hmm.
a lot of dumb people in the US.
Hmm.
Um, and it's very difficult
Hmm.
also because social media in the US is a very big deal. You
Hmm.
have to you have to be careful about image. Darring image is a very big deal in the US,
Hmm.
and people will shut you down just with social media.
Hmm.
Um, at least that's what that's what I observed.
Hmm.
So you have to be very careful in the US because if you don't have good customer support, no one will buy.
Yeah.
Everything you sell here is not product, it's service,
Hmm.
right? So it's very important that you have consistent customer service,
Hmm.
especially if you distribute to a lot of people. If you
Hmm.
have one customer, let's say you sell to Davis,
Hmm.
that is fine. But if you sell it to two places, one Davis and one stupid person,
Hmm.
that stupid person is more important than Davis
Hmm.
because that stupid person is going to be your deciding factor on if another person wants to buy it or not.
Hmm.
And so if that stupid person breaks your device by accident, and they don't know how to fix it, they're gonna go, "This is a bad product. It's not my fault. It's the product fault. Product bad. Me into good." Right? So in Korea is also kind of like that, but I noticed in Korea they go, "Can we fix it? How do we fix it?" In the U.S., they don't care about fixing. The product should fix itself. The product is a bad product if it doesn't fix, right? So you have to be very careful about the U.S. Scary.
Yeah. USA. But the software I'm using now is a 400. We will start from 200 for licensing. Monthly pay like $100. We will sell through monthly payment method that's like a Zoom do. So Zoom with iStudio make a beautiful presentation. So in Korea we're starting this kind of the software license from next month. After it has a good support, good feedback. Because basically what I'm making is nothing to study, nothing to read. Just run and use. And Dennis asked me to hire one designer and programmer before he moved to USA. But our GUI looks not very beautiful, but we will remove GUI, only output, and move mouse like this. If the mouse coming here, it change like this. That's all. If I don't move, they come back to presenter face big. Only two things. Announcer big, I mean teacher big, and PowerPoint big, but smoothly.
You should also make it so if you right click or middle click, you can change video output, video input.
Yeah. So those kind of idea we need to add, and we need to get feedback from the customer. Actually that's a project manager's job. You can manage Dennis, and Dennis make this. Whatever you have idea, ask him. He make you check and then pushing another one. Something like this. But imagine now in Korea, every month about maybe $100,000 revenue now making. Almost every month now, $100,000 coming. Because it's mainly hardware is very small, so about $60,000 to $40,000 we have a profit. From that we share all the salary and expense, and it's slightly increasing now. If you go high end like 5,000, I still 5,000, 7,000 launching from this month. Actually, the KT video conference team bought our iStudio, and they're very excited. They never imagined this kind of technology used for video conference, but after they make a video conference program like Zoom, they saw our product, and then they immediately buy about $20,000 system. When you put this machine in their meeting room, they are very excited. All the president and every people came to see how it works. It looks like broadcast studio in the meeting room. After that, they are very interested. So he bring me to another conference room, small. Their video conference room, small conference room. About 3 rooms they have. They said they want to change the system using iStudio. And once they start selling their video conference together with iStudio, it's a huge market. In Korea, maybe 1,000 customers they may try.
Right.
So in Europe, same. We go low cost like iStudio 200, very low cost. But step by step, they can go 5,000, 7,000. In German, I believe very big. And German now we have one distributor. They said they can do rental business without buying $50,000 or $60,000. They pay monthly. The rental company pay all to us, but they do monthly pay for the customer.
That's good.
That's another discussion we made.
Yeah, a lot of people like the pay later
Yeah,
business model.
yeah.
It's good.
Anyway, I hope you have some experience with working with big company. But basically, you can be a president of Tarim, so you don't have to program too detail. You have to see the umbrella, the general market and general product lineup and
I know.
future direction and so on. This is kind of management.
I know. That's why I have a tech management as my minor.
Yeah, that's very important. Because
Yeah.
I was a developer. I understand how developers doing. I understand every software hardware architecture. But after 15 years or 10 years working, I found I cannot do that kind of detailed development. I have to work for more management side. But my habit is already too much detail for development, so I always thinking small company to make a
Yeah.
tech oriented, not big business directions I didn't make. But that's my ability. I'm trying to be satisfied with that level. And bigger business maybe you can do. Anyway, this time I'm working for many patent writing for protecting this technology for internationally. Maybe this year we can make 5 to 10 patent for worldwide. Then iStudio business will be very stable. At least
That's
we
good.
are working very stupid engine based development. But anyway, we have some product. So
Yeah.
within 2 or 3 months, it will show up how big this market is worldwide also. And if I work a little bit more, maybe we can make quite a big jump for sales. So from my point, the freedom of life not belongs to any specific company. It's the way of business. I mean, if you do president level of work, whatever small part I can separate, and you can do management by yourself and growing. And then, of course, there are many obstacles you have to overcome. But once you do everything by your hand, you will be free for every constraint, office
Yeah.
hour, business direction. So freedom is the most important. After I make my own company, I'm the owner. I'm doing whatever I want. This is very important. So
Yeah.
so I hope you do this kind of life without the hired by some people, without any being managed by other people, but you can do manage your life by yourself. This is
I
what I
know.
want. Hana also now doing that way. I never touch her. She's trying to survive by herself. That's the meaning of life. That she enjoy anyway. She got stressed by herself, but this stress is a small entertainment, I believe.
Yeah. I I want to run a company
Yeah,
that is entertaining for others.
yeah,
So if I take over the iStudio business,
yeah,
iStudio is going to be a different thing.
yeah. No
My
problem.
iStudio and your iStudio are two different applications. I
No
want
problem.
my I want my users to have fun while using iStudio,
Yeah,
right?
make your
I
own
want
is
it.
very important.
So my iStudio and your iStudio are two different things.
Okay,
You'll love it. You're gonna love my iStudio.
sure.
You just watch.
My iStudio is very old one. You should make a young iStudio.
Exactly. You'll be surprised. But
Sure.
you have to stay alive.
Yeah.
You have to watch me. You have to watch me make the best iStudio possible.
Very good.
You gotta stay alive. Don't die on me.
No, don't worry. I'm very strong man. I never die. All Korean people
maybe
say,
maybe that's a curse. Who knows?
all Korean companies are surprising that I'm very, very strong. No way to kill.
Yeah.
Even prosecutor, even prison, doesn't matter. I'm still growing.
Yeah, and then I'll take over. And then you're gonna be the CTO, and then
Yeah,
you're gonna see something different. You're gonna see iStudio completely 360, 180. A different program when I take over.
sure.
Just watch. I'm gonna sell to everyone. I'm gonna have a professional version and a little kid version. The little kids are gonna love it. They're like, "Mommy, mommy, look at this! I'm in the ocean," you know.
Yeah,
And then they're gonna play little games on the iStudio. They're gonna have like little
yeah,
fishies, right?
yeah.
They're gonna make their own little coffee on iStudio. Come over, they click the coffee machine, has a little coffee coming out. And a design team, project team. It's gonna be different.
Virtual world creator.
It's gonna be better than Facebook. Facebook is making the metaverse.
Yeah,
No, that's not. That's gonna die.
yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Sure. Anyway, Dennis will move to USA, maybe similar area. He will continue to small work for Tarim. That's more than enough. But I want make a new team to have a different level. But anyway, the current iStudio will stay more than 10 years without any problem
Oh
for sales.
no,
But you should make a new version after this.
the 10 years is fine.
Yeah,
After I graduate, get a job. Maybe in the next 2 years,
yeah,
I'm probably gonna do something.
sure. You have to have some experience.
Yeah.
One of my problem is I was in after graduate, after I got PhD, I go to top level because that time PhD very respectable position always. So
Yeah,
when
I
I go
know.
to institute, I have a secretary, I have no chance to work by myself. Everybody, I have many teams there, they work for me. That's a very bad experience because I didn't touch every details of management, every detail process of company.
Exactly.
Yeah. So experience for working 2 or 3 years for good, well organized company very important, I believe.
I agree. It's gonna
Okay,
be
I
the
expect you make a new iStudio, new virtual studio, a new simulator, next level of Tarim.
new era.
Yeah.
You just watch.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, every day you have to enjoy your life. Every day
Yeah.
is an excellent day for our life.
You know, a good iStudio product is a good program that Regina is gonna like. If Regina likes it, everyone likes it.
Yeah, I will send her new version. Maybe she will like it.
No, she's not. She's not gonna install it.
Maybe first I'll give you, you check and then give her, so she will learn. She
She's not
follow
gonna
you.
like it.
She never follow me,
She's
but
not
she
gonna
follow
like
you.
it. No.